We're going to talk about turning your passion into profits. I'm here to tell you, it just doesn't happen with the dream. It just doesn't happen because you think it's going to happen. It's actually a strategy. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, but let's dive right into it. If you're a speaker, if you've been tasked with speaking for your company, if you've been, go speak in Texas or go speak at this convention, and you find yourself getting energized or motivated, and you've gotten the feedback in the past that, hey, you're really good at speaking. I think you have a career speaking, of presenting, and you really feel charged up and you have an impact. You can feel people's energy. Then I think that, maybe speaking possibly is your zone of genius, right? So, and if you guys have been speaking out there for free, or maybe you've been even getting paid at this point, maybe a little bit of money, a couple $100 to speak, then there's a possibility that it's a career for you while you have your day job, right? So I'm here to say, hey, you don't have to quit your day job before you make your full business or your side hustle, right? So if we're going to stay on that same vein as being a speaker, because that's a business in itself. So that leads us to the business model. So if you're a speaker, you can have a speaking business. If you're a coach, you can have a coaching business. Maybe you can have a mixture of both. Maybe you help other speakers get speaking engagements. Maybe you're a coach on coaching people throughout their corporate level career, how to inspire or aspire to be an executive, leadership, stakeholders, office politics. There's so many directions you can go as far as having your business, for speaking, coaching, digital products, courses, things of that nature. So after you figure out, you identified your passion, your zone of genius, you identify what type of business you want to run. And then the third thing you want to do is, like, how are you going to deliver your coaching program, your digital products, your services? Are you going to just passively post content or just tell your friends about it, maybe your colleagues? No, you're not. You're going to build your authority online. How can you do that? Easy. You just have to drill down strategically every week with the map, right? The roadmap of content strategy that you're going to give value to everyone for free, right? Everyone for free, until you are the authority figure, until you are known for being a great speaker or helping other speakers become speakers or becoming a coach. That's your area to where you have to own. You have to own that zone, right? And then the last topic that I want to mention is that, how are you going to deliver this? What's your marketing strategy? I would suggest organic marketing. Give, ask, right? So give value, ask. The 80-20 rule. That's what you want to do so people can know you, right? You're the authority figure, like you, and trust you. And then there's a whole back-end strategy on that. So if you want to know more about that, and you want to know how to start your speaking career, your coaching career, and if you want to keep your 9-to-5 and you just want a side hustle, is this really for me? Can I make this extra money on the side, or can I replace my current role with the revenue that I'm generating? Yes, it's possible. And if you want to know more about that, make sure you hit the link in the description, and let's see if we're a good fit to work together. And then I want to leave you guys with this, the actionable steps about, taking your passion and making it into a profit, right? So let's create a list. It doesn't have to be a super long list, like you like speaking, but you also like coaching. Okay. Why not do both? That's the thing. So make a list of the deliverable products and services that you want to give to your clients and audience. And then research your pricing model, see who's in that space, who's speaking, see who's doing it, what are they charging? If you have some colleagues that are speaking and they have a speaking business and they're being successful and you guys are cool, hey, take them out to lunch or coffee and kind of pick their brain, see what they're charging, see how they got into it. Trust me, it's easier than you think, right? There's not a lot of gatekeepers out there. I mean, we live in the age of information. It's out there. And then also you need to test. Okay. So before you made your list, you figure out how you're going to deliver it. then you need to test it. How can you test it? You could test it with a beta group. After you build your audience, after you've been consistent with your content, now we're in a community phase to where you can have people that are interested in your zone of genius, and you can welcome them and continue to give them more valuable content, information, and engagement. That's where they're going to know, like, and trust you. And they're going to be loyal to you because you're not out there trying to be, a mooch or just out for the money. Like, that's why you have to have a passion to help people, a passion about whatever your zone of genius is, and it's going to be reciprocated. People are going to feel so committed to you because you've given so much value over time, right? So then when you come out with the beta group and you ask them to participate in surveys, or you just plainly ask them, hey, how can I help you? What do you need from me? And you're taking notes. So you're taking their pain points, you're taking what they're saying, and then you're building your products or services around that. And then you're delivering on consistently. And then they'll get results. And then they'll give you testimonials. And then you'll get paid over time. But this is not for the faint of heart. You can't run ads and expect to get rich. Some people do it, and maybe they have their whole system set up and it works for them. But this is a long game. This is not something that you can do overnight and just expect to just hit it out the park, right? So this is going to take time. I tell my clients it takes 2 to 3 years to ramp up to start to see real results, maybe sooner. Maybe you're that special person that has it at the right time, the right market, the right niche, the right, the pricing point. You just have it. There are people that are out there that just are doing 5-6 figures right out the gate, right? So it's possible, but this video is for people that are super passionate, and you need to figure it out. How can you profit off of what you already do on a regular basis? And you're on that fence of like, I think I can, a little imposter syndrome. You need a little push. Again, this is not a shameless plug, but I really want to help you because I feel like that's my mission. I literally been helping people for years for this personal training, coaching them. I've always coached people. As I look back on my life, that's what I'm called to do. You can see it in this video. That's why you're still tuned in right now, because you can see it, you can feel it. I truly want to help you make more offers so you can stop trading your time for dollars, right? So the 9 to 5 is cool, more power to you, but I honestly believe that 9 to 5 is the bridge to your freedom, is the bridge to your automated income, is the bridge to do what you want to do on your time. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you hit the link in the description. Make sure you like this up. I really need that support so I can continue to give out content on a regular basis as I research, as I make my mistakes for my client, as we overcome objectives and things of that nature. I'm going to give it to you guys raw and real, but I'm here for the long haul. So if you like what you heard today or want to know more, make sure you tap in. I'll see you guys on the next one.